All right, guys. Hopefully you had some fun with that. Getting even more warmed up, working up a little bit of a sweat. Again, these are all things that we can practice all the time. We can take these combinations and we can mix them up with different techniques and keep practicing. My instructor, Gary, always told me, hey, have a toolbox of different techniques. These are tools that in that toolbox that you really like. So it's up to you to find out what techniques work for you that you really like and try to incorporate them in your sparring. Try to incorporate them with different techniques. See what works for you. When we're in class and we are sparring, these are times to try those techniques. See what you really like and build off of that. Start experimenting with different type of techniques with the techniques you like and see how it works for you. I've done it over the years, worked out great, love certain techniques, and it really helped me with my sparring and become a better fighter. So with that being said, one of the most important things for a stand-up fighter is footwork, right? So I want everybody to understand the basics first, and we work on this all the time. So a lot of you guys, a lot of my students already know this, but I'm going to just talk about center line, off the center line, which I've already done, and the footwork, right? Moving forward, we have the female step, right? The V, moving this way in a 45-degree angle, moving this way to a 45-degree angle. Then we have the male step, which is the opposite spectrum of the point, stepping back. So I'm not moving straight back. If somebody's attacking me, I'm just not moving back. The momentum is building up. I don't want that. They become a freight train and bulldozer, and they just keep picking up speed. So I want to move back, step off line. For the male step, move back, step off line. All right? So let me help explain that. I have some Arnie sticks here. So here's basically the V, right? You guys can see that pretty good. Move it back just a little bit. There we go. So with my footwork, I want to step this way. This is the female. That's why they call it the female step. Creates a V, right? I'm working the angles here. Here. All right. So I'm this direction, and I'm that direction. So with the female step, I can slip punches. Goodbye. I can come back and attack. I can slip and attack at the same time when punches happen. And I visualize this with my training. I visualize somebody being in front of me, stepping off, and boom, hit them right to the body. Stepping off, coming over top their hand to the head. Stepping off, roundhouse kick into the body. All different kind of things that we can do. But the good thing is, just stepping off, getting out of the way. From that point, then we can start to work quarter turns and things like that, and then come back to other techniques. Off the center line, and then going back to the center line, right? It's great fighting. The more I can work my angles, the better fighter I am. So again, let's go ahead and practice our footwork. So I'm down the center line, I'm gonna step up and move off. So I can do it a couple ways. I kind of just skipped in there and step, or from my position, I'll just move, boom. Slip that punch, visualize it coming, underneath, over top, quarter turn, reset, whatever I want to do. So I just want to give you guys some things that you can work on with footwork. On this side, the same thing, right? Now, this foot is stationary. My back leg's going to do all the moving, boom, and I come over top. Right? One is faster, one is slower, right? But I need to be able to get that almost like a switch step when I do my switch kick, right? All right, so work on moving off center line and then coming back for techniques down the center line, all right? Work off this angle and then coming back down the center line here, either side. Once we do get used to stepping, moving that leg, right? Moving off center, then we can start to add other footwork and female step, quarter turn. I can come back, I can push off, I can step back here. A lot of different things we can do. Then we have obviously the nail stepping, which is just the opposite, right? Fighting stance. So I can just step back. I'm still coming off the angle. I can step back with a quarter turn. I'm still moving at that 45 degrees, right? Now I'm ready for side kicks. A lot of different options there. Let's move our knee sticks out of the way. Then I can just, from my fight position, I can work on moving forward, moving back, stepping off the angle. Sometimes I'll drag that foot, moving back at the angle. I always want to make sure I always have a hand protecting my face at all times, regardless, right? I really don't care about trying to go in and with both punches. I want to make sure that I have one hand always protecting my head. So again, fighting stance, female step forward, 45 degrees, step back at the angle, switch, step back at the angle here. From that point, when you feel comfortable with that, we'll start to add in all different kind of things. Stepping forward, quarter turning, moving around, staying loose.